This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. We're going to get into this right now. Knapp Records presents the new album with Rell featuring Ghost the Incredible. They got a new song out called Give Me Love right now. The link is below. And the album is out 11/11/19. Forgive, but never forget. Check it out right now.
Absolutely. And make sure you guys go check that album out. Forgive, but never forget. It's coming out.
Forgive, but never forget. It's a code I live by. And
it's going to be everywhere tomorrow, right?
Yeah, all streaming platforms. Yes. So you got to realize, Jim, Cam, and Juelz had a lot of their own internal issues they had to work out.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I guess when they figured their situation out, they said, fuck it, let's just put some music out or whatever the case may be, now that they're on the same page. And me and J.R. Ryder we always stayed cool. We never had no issues through our whole career. We always was best friends. That was my little brother. So at the end of the day,
yeah,
we just said, fuck it, let's put our own album out. Let's put our own project out and see what the streets think.
Yeah, no, it was hot. I liked it.
Appreciate it.
What's your favorite track off that?
Wow. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of listened to the whole joint through and through.
We like that a lot.
If I had to say a favorite track, I would say that.
It's nice.
Yeah, I would
Goodbye. Yeah. Now, I'll say from dealing with everybody separately, except for Camron, I never really had any dealings with Camron directly, indirectly. Everybody's had their quarrels, especially those three: Juelz, Jim, and Cam. So, I don't know how well they really get along, but it was good to see them come back together to do that album. We don't know how well they really get along. That's them. I
mean, the public doesn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't know. But at the end of the day, Cam is the reason why I'm sitting here on this interview with you. So
absolutely. Yeah.
So I always go back to the core. You know what I mean? The core values is what I would have. I got to ask myself $1 million question. Would I would have ever had this lifestyle? Would I would have ever had a chance to be in this rap game if it wasn't for Cam? And I just go by those rules, man. A lot of things I probably didn't agree with over the years, or a lot of shit I probably got mad about. But sometimes you got to chalk that shit up and say, hey, man, you wouldn't be in the car if it wasn't for the person who put you there.
I gotta say, Camron, out of most of the rappers that sign, or even involve themselves with other rappers and co-sign them, he's one of the most unselfish, because I never saw him sign all you guys to his label. It was an affiliation, and he let you guys kind of eat on your own. Even though
this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
I never got jerked, so it's not like
he just wanted his money for the logo. That's it.
Yeah,
he just wanted his money for the logo. That's
I never got stopped musically in a way to whereas I was on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
I was contractually binded to where I couldn't go to another label and get some type of money.
Right.
So that in its own is one of the biggest pet peeves, is one of the biggest complaints from an artist to a CEO, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm on the shelf, I'm not getting the chance to shine, I can't eat, I can't tour. The first album, that was a Camron's deal through Koch. After that, I wasn't contractually binded to Camron, so it was like, all right, bro, you could go anywhere you want and eat, but if the logo was used, then it only makes sense for Cam to get a percentage of whatever.
Of course.
Because that's the logo. He put in pain, sweat, and tears for that.
Yeah.
But it was not like I couldn't go anywhere and get a check. It's like if I go over here and try to get a deal, Cam could stop it or anything like that. So I've really never had no issues with Cam, and I salute him for that. He could have if he wanted to, but not contractually because I wasn't locked in.
No, you're right. And I'll say, just from me, my perspective, he did it right, because when you hold someone back, when you put someone on and hold them back, you're assigned to me, you have a lot of responsibility at that point. But if you teach them how to fish, hey, you got to go catch your own fish now, buddy. I just want my percentage for the pole. You're using my pole, but do your thing. Now, I think that's where, me personally, I think that's where Jim Jones made a big mistake with Bird Gang. he held Max.B back a lot, and some other people, it gets a little sensitive with certain other people, but he didn't let them truly go out. So that's why he got a lot of backlash from what was the Jaja? Jaja was just dissing him on that other thing. He gets a lot of backlash because he was signing those people and saying, no, you don't move until it's me, moving,
right.
So that I think he did it right. I think Camron did it right.
Yeah, now Camron did it right, but you gotta understand, like, Jim career took off as an artist, so he was learning how to be an artist and a CEO at the same time. It's not like,
but not everybody's meant to be a CEO.
Nah, I'm not saying they all. No, I'm not saying they all.
A lot of artists got to realize that, like, what 50 Cent did was rare.
Right.
What 50 Cent did,
very rare.
Like, he was able to make everybody a millionaire pretty much instantly.
Absolutely.
That's rare. Like, he just is built for business.
But I'm pretty sure, with everybody, if we all can go back into time and change certain things that we did, I'm pretty sure Jim would have handled that Max.B situation a little bit more better, and the Stack Bundle situation, R.I.P. to him, and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely. I think he would too. Yeah, there's so many things I can.
My opinion, I don't think he thought they was going to be that well received from the public. It was like because Jim, I ain't gonna lie, Jim put out some hot ass.
I believe that with Max.B. I believe that with Max.B. That Stack Bundle was already polarizing.
No. But I'm just saying, once Stack Bundles got added to the Bird Gang, they put out some dope ass motherfucker. Mixtape together, man.
Woo. Yeah.
It just was on fire. They all catapulted. So I didn't think that Jim thought, I don't think that Jim thought that they would take off that fast in the streets with one solo project from them like that. It's hard to be on a group project and you shine so much that they want to solo from me.
Oh, fast.
A lot of niggas just only want to get heard on group projects. So, like, I only like this nigga on with the group. I don't want to hear this nigga by himself.
Absolutely.
So I don't think he probably seen, damn, they want Max.B solo, they want Stack.B solo too. God damn. So I don't know what was going. I don't know what was going through his mind, but I'm pretty sure he probably knows he could have handled that situation a little bit better.
I want to salute getting back to our core meaning of this. I want to salute you, J.R. Ryder and 40 Cal, for realizing the situation and pivoting so fast into a positive situation with the Upstage. A great project.
Thank you.
And you guys didn't complain.
Nobody on the project.
You kept it real almost. Even in reunions, it was respectful, but saying, hey, you do you, we're going to do us. You ain't going to, we ain't going to sit around. We're going to show you, hey, we can do us too, Absolutely. There was some shade thrown from the other side a little bit, when you guys did that. But, hey, it's you guys were very positive about it.
You said we threw a little bit of shade?
They threw a little shade at you guys.
You think so?
I saw some interviews that were like, oh, yeah, it was like brushing the Upstage off a little bit. Uh-huh. It wasn't like, go get the Upstage now. That's like the better person would say that.
Right.
What? They were. It was almost like they didn't hear it. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I got you.
That was a little shade. That's typical New York shade. That's always thrown from every New York artist.
Man, we come from. Listen, man, you know how New York is.
Yeah.
It's you gotta have tough skin, man.
It's Tigerland. It's a land of the tigers. You
gotta have tough skin for a lot of that shit. I don't take none of that shit personally, Joe.
Actually, it should make you smile because it shows that you're on the right. Like you did something.
Absolutely.
For you, yeah. Like you guys, like you made a dope project. You turned it. I bet you they were surprised how fast you guys turned around that project too.
I think they were probably surprised that we dropped on the same day.
That's amazing, bro. That was me. I was on the phone with Rec actually talking about that. And I was like, this is dope. Like these guys turned this around quick. Like. I like it, and I like the name because it's
charted too. It charted.
Absolutely,
it charted. It hit the chart. So we was happy, financially and sonically. So couldn't complain, man.
You guys definitely made everything. Like you guys were a talk, just as much as they were that week.
Appreciate it.
Let's get to some other business. We'll just get to some reactions here. First, before we get to the next subject, please let everybody know what the name of your album is coming out and when it's coming out.
Oh, that's dropping
your next album. You got this one coming out tomorrow. Don't forget, Forgive But Never Forget drops tomorrow on November 11th. That'll be everywhere. And then Rell has another project coming very shortly.
Yes, that's called the Golden Triangle. Do you know what the Golden Triangle is?
The only triangle I know is the Bermuda Triangle. Please tell me about the Golden Triangle.
He said only the Bermuda. Now the Golden Triangle is where pretty much 70 to 80% of the heroin in America comes from. That's like Saigon, Vietnam, and another South American country. That's like the triangles. Like you look at it on the map.
Yeah.
Like within that triangle is where all the 80% of the heroin in the world comes from. So.
Oh, nice.
The project is dope. It's heroin. So I mean, the Golden Triangle. You feel me?
Okay. So and when do we expect that?
I'm gonna drop that before Christmas.
Knapp Records presents the new album with Rell, featuring Ghost the Incredible. They got a new song out called Give Me Love right now. The link is below. And the album is out 11/11/19. Forgive But Never Forget. Check it out right now.
A few songs with him. And he was like, what you think about working with him? And after I heard a few songs, it's not typically like the gangster shit that we used to or whatever the case may be. He got his own sound. So I'm like, damn, Omaha, Nebraska. Never really no artist came from Nebraska that we could probably put our finger on, and he could probably be like the Nelly from Nebraska. You feel what I'm saying?
He sounds like he has his own struggle story. Listen to his lyrics.
He got his own struggle story. He got his own story. You know what I mean? He's pretty much, come from humble beginnings and shit like that. Like he's not the typical white boy. He came from the bottom. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's what kind of drew me to him. I'm like, damn, this ain't no privileged white boy who just want to rap. He really got struggles. He really got a story. He's really been in the streets. He still got street ties. So I was like, damn, I wouldn't mind working with him. So as far as the project that I'm putting out, I had some songs laying around, and I recorded some new ones along with Ghost. So I said, fuck it, let me just put this project out and feed the streets real quick.
Absolutely. And make sure you guys go check that album out. Forgive But Never Forget. It's coming out.
Forgive But Never Forget. It's a code I live by.
And it's on it's going to be everywhere tomorrow, right?
Yeah, all streaming platforms.
Yeah, make sure you do that. And make sure you go check out the video. There's not much more we can talk about this until you listen to it, because so basically make sure you